Whoa! I've only gone and done it. Only a little bit of a mishap there when we went into the intro, but apart from that, we're okay. Got to sort that out for next time. It's 9 o'clock in Old Blighty. It's Saturday. We are live, and so it must mean it's another War Room. How are you all doing? We're on a new streaming thing, so things might go a little bit skewy, but hopefully after a few sessions of this, we'll sort it out. I hope you're doing tremendously well. And we've got the usual two miscreants, for want of a better word, joining us again today. So how you chaps doing?
I feel so loved now.
You do.
I know, right? What a great intro. Thanks.
It is a great intro.
Thanks.
Well, I was looking at my other computer screen. All of a sudden, I glance over and see that us three are at the bottom.
Yes, you shouldn't have done that. The tinker thing. And then I thought, oh, click a button. Luckily, I've done some research on this. So it was only, if you blinked, you missed it. So that was all right. But how you doing, Chester?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
What we say over here, good for you.
I teased a little bit ago in the chat. I said, if you guys don't hit the like button, I'm leaving. And I think there's like 12 messages saying, oh, don't tempt us, Chester. Don't tempt us.
Oh, for goodness sake.
But I will say this, if you guys kick me out right now, it'd be okay with me because TennoCon is going on right now, it is the biggest event in Warframe all year. It's TennoCon. It's going on right now. So, but I'm here with you guys. I have dedicated myself to you guys in the show. And I said, you know what? I will just, I'll just miss out on TennoCon. And,
oh my God.
And enjoy my time with Nate and Ruff. And so
as
that's what I'm doing.
As you should. Coming up to 6 years.
Hey, Cardboard Commander.
Yeah, it's humid here. It's been raining and everything, but
Same here.
It was 110 today when the wife got out of the pool. She's like, I got to go take a cold shower now because the pool was very warm. So
wow.
It was very warm. What about you, Nate? What have you been doing?
Yeah, you talk. I'm just going through the chat like I normally do, trying to catch up and never do.
Oh, okay. Well, this week I got to play on Wednesday, got to continue playing with Tony on The Lamps Are Going Out live. It's great. I have a lot of fun.
Did you guys do that live? I missed it. How did I miss that?
It's the second one.
The second one, yep. And it's great. It's
on your channel or on his channel?
His channel.
See, poor old Nate can't live stream until he gets to 1,000 subbies. So subscribe, please.
Maybe I unsubscribed to Tony. Maybe that's why I'm not getting the post.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. I always have a good time playing and talking with Tony. So this was really good to keep playing. The Lamps Are Going Out. It's a really, really great game. Super easy to learn, but lots of depth and a lot of strategy involved. So we are currently, I believe, we're about ready to head into 1917, I believe, either the end of 1916 into 1917. So we're about halfway finished with the game, but so far the Germans are at the door of Paris, kind of holding off, not ready to push in yet and take them out. Instead, now shifted a little more focus on the east and pushing the Russians back. So we shall see what happens the next time we play. I think it's going to be not this upcoming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, I believe is what we're going to play. And then yesterday, so Ruff can share this while he's still doing.
I can't do two things at once, Nate.
Well, you're a teacher. You're supposed to be able to.
No,
I played this.
Oh, you stole some more screenshots on the internet. Okay.
That's right.
Where is it? This thing here. Let's have a look. Boom. Oh, hold on. I've got two. Hold on. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Hold on. Here we go. Don't panic.
There we go. I played Twilight Imperium, the 4th edition, yesterday with some really good friends. It's our first time, all three of us playing it, and I had a good time. It's an interesting game, and there's a lot of Fantasy Flight. There's a lot of mechanics that are very familiar if you've played a number of Fantasy Flight games. So particularly Star Wars Rebellion, there's a lot of things that were familiar from Rebellion into Twilight Imperium. I didn't win by a long shot in the game, but I didn't quite I didn't fall in love with the game.
Oh, really?
It is I guess it's part of it has to do with I need to play it again to kind of understand and internalize all the rules better, but also the theme. The theme doesn't quite capture me yet. Like, for instance, Star Wars Rebellion, the theme gets me the whole way through. TI4, not there yet. Maybe there is a lore book you could read. Maybe I'll need to read that. But it was fun playing with my friends.
Yeah, it's in Fantasy Flight's little universe. There's a couple games that are also in that same universe. So once you play a few of them, you start remembering Cosmic Encounter. They use some of the same faction names.
Yeah,
so,
but it's. I mean, TI4 is listed as one of the top, war games on BGG. So it was fun to play it and learn it.
Is it? I know the problem with TE third edition, and I played third edition a few times. It is a massive game. Like, you basically waste a whole day to play it, like 12 hours. So
we played the 3-player version. We played it in probably about 5 hours.
Okay, so it's still a huge game.
Yeah. It's still, it's a good old part of the day. Can I just ask, do you prefer, peeps, do you prefer the chat up like that, or do you prefer it you can see more of our faces? Let me know.
We prefer just you, Ruff. That's it. The whole show, just your face the whole time. There we go.
Yeah, okay. There we go. We'll do that. Yeah, that's easy to see. I'm getting used to this now.
We shouldn't have given him the power.
Hiya, Dragon X.
Restream is going to probably put some BS thing, and then we'll have to find another one.
Yes, well, that's it. We'll go around the whole freebie thing. But
that's true, Christoph. Yep, I am in a bunker. Yep.
Yeah.
My board game bunker.
Anyway,
yeah, so Nate, that's a monster game then. Yeah, I agree. That was a monster game that you played.
Well, so
I've not played with Tony. We were going to be playing the third part of the Battles of the American Revolution with the designer, Mick Miklos, but stuff happens. But I did get a nice unboxing. My unboxings now, if I can, tend to be a sort of deep dive or overview, so they go into it a bit more. So that happened today. Also, I got some stuff in eventually from Lock and Load. Cheers. I think it was Second Chance Game. We're waiting for some to turn up. I've actually now got Point Blank Winter Victory. I've got Close Quarter Battles Waterloo.
Nice.
I know, it's brilliant. And oh God.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and that one. Also, the canvas maps for both of those.
They are beautiful.
Yes, they are.
Did a really
and
good
also
job on
the 120-foot canvas maps for World at War for the both things.
Whoa.
And I tell you what, something terrible happened. I'm a clipper.
Uh-oh.
My clippers.
They broke.
How can you break things made of cast iron? But my spring broke.
Oh.
How does that happen? But Amazon to the rescue.
Was it maybe it was witchcraft,
And we're back again. So yes, luckily Amazon came to the rescue. I've got another 9 of these. So if it goes,
did you order just a spring, or did you order the?
I ordered just the spring. I was going to order 50 quid's worth plus 50 quid shipping from Oregon. No. So, but they're not quite as Newton-esque. These are about 30 newtons, and they're okay. I think these must be sort of 50. They're a little bit thicker, but if I'm careful, hopefully it'll be okay. And I've got another 9 of the springs anyway. So that's happened to me, and I'm so grateful that I could find something to repair it. Because
I agree.
Without my clipper, I'm lost.
I agree with Nordic here.
What's he say?
He gave you a suggestion, or an expectation, I should say.
Oh yes, I've got to do them, but I am now contractually obliged to do unboxings and deep dives into them. So
Did you get anything from them, Nate?
I did. Yeah, I got both the Waterloo and the First Victories.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was going to
haven't had a
say
chance to
if you
play them
didn't
yet.
get them, I'm going to be sending mine out to people because I'm not going to be playing them.
Oh, okay.
So I was going to send them to you if you didn't get them, but since you got them,
okay.
I won't
Yeah, I
send them
got
to you.
Yeah, they're really nice production. Really nice production.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll send them to Tony.
Those were my.
I think he's got them.
Oh, did he get them too?
I think so. Don't quote me. I think so.
I'd send him to Cardboard Commander, but he doesn't deserve them. So.
Yes, Jonathan, you're right. Yes, that I need to read a book before I join a game, or even better, do both harmoniously with one another. Read a little bit, go play a little bit, go back to reading, play a little bit.
It's not here yet. I'll show you when it turns up. Playing Battles of the American Revolution. I saw on Facebook, one of the wargaming pages, that suggested a book, The Battle for America or something, I think it's called. But it's from the British point of view.
Oh, yeah.
So, not only were we dealing with you traitors, we also were dealing with the Spanish, the French, Europe going on. So it's supposed to be a very good read. So I've got that. It was 25 quid on Amazon.
Oh.
No, 6 quid on eBay. Thank you very much. I'll have that. That should turn up next week. So I'll show you when it turns up.
If and when we ever get to an American Revolution topic, I have a book I think you would enjoy, Ruff, that also comes from the British perspective.
American Revolution topic. Who do we know that does American Revolution games? I mean, Tony.
Tony does them.
Yeah,
I do them.
Well, of course, that could be.
Maybe we'll have to wait till Tony comes back on the show and we can have that.
Or the designer of.
We can get Mark Miklos on and talk about, because he's got his new series coming out, The Small Bore. I love the title. The Small Bore.
What?
Bore. Because Battles of the American Revolution.
BOAR?
Yeah, because it's Battles of the American Revolution. But he's doing more tactical ones called Small Bore, which I thought was quite funny.
So it's not like the whole battle, but it's a segment of the battle?
Like, what's the other one? The pig pen one or something. I can't remember what it's called. Cow pens.
Yeah.
Cow pens, a smaller one, and green.
No.
Something.
It's not cow pens. It's cowpens.
Well, it's cow pens.
No, it's not Birmingham. It's Birmingham.
Yeah. Oh, you do the English thing to it, do you? Right. So it's cowpens. Yeah. Like we've got a kids medicine over here, which is a bit like aspirin for kids. It's called Calpol. So it's a bit like that. Is it Calpen? And the other one, green something. I can't remember the name.
So I didn't see any replies in the chat, but do you guys like the chat on the side like this?
If you want me to get rid of it,
it's easier for us because this way we can just see it and talk about them,
and then you guys can see it and say, "Oh, bring up thingies." Comments just come up, So I like the way it goes whoosh, when you sort of highlight a comment. I like that.
Tim lives down the street from Calpins. That's awesome. I've never been there yet. I want to go see the battlefield.
What the hell is the Calpins?
It's
the Calpins battlefield.
Oh,
the American Revolution battle.
Okay.
Now I know it's not right to say cowpens. I'm going to continually call it that.
Okay, you're going to annoy the Americans.
Annoy the Americans.
Okay.
Way to go.
Even though we know that you would love to be an American if you could.
Do you know what? Somebody said, we've won most battles against most people on the planet, but we lost that one, and it was a good job too. I think someone said the grief it would have caused. So yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Now, you guys, and I hate to keep talking about Warframe, right? But when you guys,
we hate you keep talking.
I know. I keep bringing it up and blah blah blah. But I think we talk about war gaming being such a niche community, and we got a great community, and we have like 100 people that come and watch us, and it's great, right? But then, like, I didn't realize, like, you get on and you're watching other things going on. Like, TennoCon going on right now has got 305,000 people watching it. So maybe we need to go more mainstream. Maybe we need to go on Twitch and start like doing a Twitch as opposed to like YouTube, trying to get more viewers. I mean, Ruff, you remember the day where if we had 3 people on the show, like
we
that would
were,
be like,
we were
oh my
buzzing.
God, there's a lot of
We
people
were
coming
buzzing.
today. Oh my
Yeah,
God, what are we
yeah.
gonna do? Right? So, but now we're at the point now where we would like to have 2 or 3 or 400 people.
Well, let's
right?
get rid of that then. If somebody like one person not liking it means no. Right. I can always
We'll think about that.
Well, think about that. The thing is, if you actually, you can do it from here, from Restream, but I think you've got to do it via. I'm not sure you can do it. I'll have to check. This is browser driven, like StreamYard, so my computer can cope with it because it's not my computer running this. It's
Stephen.
It's Restream, so my computer can cope with it. I'm not sure if it's the same with Twitch. I know some of them. I
used to do Twitch, and then I stopped doing it. And then I went and was just doing things on YouTube.
I think
but Twitch is so much bigger than YouTube but
it's also more popular for video gamers and Magic players and things like that rather than what we do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to look into it and give it a look. Yeah, by all means, why not?
Well, so let me ask. Going back real quick to Boar, BAOR. So I've never played Battles of the American Revolution. So is it like, I know we talked about with Hexy?
Well, put it back. Put it back then.
Okay. We talked about with Hexy that GB ACW is quite detailed. Is Boar that detailed? Is it hard to get into, or I should not say hard, but it has a higher learning curve to get into?
Now, let's put it this way.
That's a good question.
Let's put it this way. You've got Men of Iron.
Okay. That's the easiest one for me.
That's the easiest one to get into GBOH. Or you've got, at the moment, you've got Men of Iron, GBOH, GBACW in crunchness.
Okay, so Men of Iron helps you get into GBOH.
Yeah.
Does Boar get you into GB?
No, BOAR is a different thing, but I would say it was very similar in complexity to Men of Iron.
Ah, okay.
And that's why some people don't like it. There is enough. I mean, the new version of the tri-pack, Mick Miklos has upgraded the rules, upgraded the orders of battle, changed some bits and pieces. Leaders, now there's more information on the leaders and what they did. So that you have to be careful which leaders control which units, because if a leader's controlling the correct unit and they're adjacent or on top of a stack, they get a positive DRM.
Right.
If it's the wrong leader, you shouldn't be there.
I would say my initial impression of the game is, just looking at it, is the maps look great. Like the maps and the units look great.
Sorry, there isn't also in Men of Iron. There isn't any facing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, yes, there is. Yes, there is for arrows. Yeah, take that back.
Okay. Yeah. Right. But the maps and the counters look great in Boar, from what I see.
The maps are lovely. The Charles Kibler or Mark Simonich. Beautiful.
The only thing I think, I mean, this is something I know we've talked about before, is that a lot of times people judge a book by its cover. And when I'm looking on the GMT website and I see Boar tri-pack, and it's just 3 old paintings, which are, they're classic paintings of American Revolution, but it doesn't tell me game. It doesn't scream to me, come play me. It looks like a book. Or it looks like,
all I can say is,
if they updated that, then I don't know, they might get more people into it.
Yeah, but the other thing is, of course, is to watch our live stream. And as I say in the unboxing, if you want to watch the live stream, come and see how not to play the British. So I'm being a bit sort of hesitant. But Mick Miklos's favourite video, or Mark Miklos's favourite video, is my playthrough of Utah Springs.
Because you lost.
No, because I won.
Oh.
But no, seriously, watch. Don't say watch my videos, but watch
Watch your
our
videos.
live stream to get an idea of what goes on with it. It's
Sure.
pretty straightforward. There's a nice sequence of play.
Yeah, Jonathan was mentioning it's only 16 pages, which
Yes,
is
yeah. It's
So we're
very-
talking American. We're talking about the American Revolution War, which is 1770-ish, right?
1775 to
1775, 76, 78, whatever.
80,
Somewhere in
what
the
was it,
17,
86?
1770s, 1780s, right? So where does that put? What kind of warfare are we talking about? Are they still lined up and just shooting at one another, or are they
Yes.
flanking? Are they doing all this flanking stuff? What are we doing here?
It's pre-Napoleonic, so it's in it. So it's
It's basically
basically
shoot, and
yeah.
whoever shoots the best wins.
Yeah. I know you still got that in the American Civil War when they're running up hills and things. But yes, yeah.
Part of it is that you get, I mean, the battles in the American Revolution.
I tell you what, we're ruining another topic, aren't we?
We are. That's true. We are.
Because our topic, we'll save it. It is a
Okay.
brilliant topic. We'll save it because later on, our topic for today is Pacific War Games. And the reason I chose this, Simon is in the chat, suggested it to me. He said, it's a bit more open because you've got all air, land, sea and air stuff in it, and it's becoming more popular. It wasn't so much maybe 5 or so years ago. It's becoming more popular now, and there's a lot of, I'm surprised how many games I've got from that theater. So we'll be talking about that. Get your thinking caps on. Are there any bad ones? Because we do like to know ones we don't want to spend our money on, as well as the good ones, that you recommend.
Probably a good topic for us three, because the three of us would have to come at it with rosemary eyes, because I am certainly I don't know that I even own. Well, I own one game, and it's Liberty or Death.
No, you own 2 at least.
Oh, I own 2. What's the other one?
What's Corsair Leader?
I'm talking about the Americans.
Sorry, Liberty and Death, of course. Sorry, yes.
I'm sorry.
I've only got.
I'm saying that would be a great subject for another time.
Sorry,
because
yes, you're right.
I don't know much about it, so I'd have to do some research. I think, Nate, you would have to do some research. You're not that familiar with it, and I think Ruff is still, a little butt shy about it a little bit, because he got his ass.
I probably know more about it than you two put together. But anyway,
you probably do. That's the bad part. You probably do more than we do.
Because it's got the Brits, see.
Try me, Ruff.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, now there's a subject for a show.
I do say this. It's something I don't know too much about.
Between Ruff and Nate
on the American Revolution.
Have a sort of mastermind. Yeah, get mastermind over there. Dun, 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 dun. We answer questions.
We'll ask Stephen Fry to host it.
Yes, because we did have a chap called Magnus Magnusson, believe it or not. Oh, you know that, yeah.
Yep.
So no, seriously, that's why I'm starting to get books on it, because I want to get into it, and I want to get into the American Civil War. I want to get English Civil War more so. I probably know a smidgen more than I know about the American Revolution War. But yeah, this is what this wargaming does. It makes you want to read and write up and educate yourself.
and experiment and see.
Yeah, because I would never
getting Napoleonic games. I have no idea.
No, I know, but I would never
I've heard of Waterloo.
So,
I didn't know that was like his last battle, though.
What? Anyway, I would never be that thingy to say I know more about a subject than Nate. That's why I say it, because I say it because he goes, test me, and I go, no, I was only joking.
I was only kidding. Nordic, for your answer, the question would be, what version of the U.S. are you referring to? Are you referring to the United States under the Continental Congress? Are you referring to the U.S. under the Articles of Confederation? Or are you referring to the U.S. under the Constitution? That would be the question. But of course, there was no president of the United States under the Articles. It was the president of the Congress, because there was no executive branch in the Articles. So technically the first president is George Washington.
Yes, and even
but
I know.
anyway.
So
So I do have something I
a
want to share
question
with
for
you.
you
Oh, I
guys.
see. He was
Oh,
testing.
okay,
Was he
Nate
testing
wasn't
you?
here. I was going to start a question, but go ahead.
Well, I wanted to share something. I noticed that GMT had put on their website. They had put the top war games of the last 12 months that are now on their website. The top selling war games or games, I should say, that they sell over the last 12 months. And I thought some of these choices were interesting. So like the number one game sold in the last 12 months was Red Dust Rebellion. And then there's Fields of Fire. And then our friend Mike's game, Wolfpack, number 3 on the list. And so I thought this list was kind of interesting to look at in terms of one, what's there, but also two, in kind of the games that how they look. Like for instance, Red Dust Rebellion, like that. I don't have it, but from what I've seen, it looks
good.
amazing.
It looks good.
It screams play me. It from the cover to everything else. And same with Wolfpack. But go down the list. We got Commands and Colors, Crusades, of course, Twilight Struggle is not. That's always on the list. Napoleon, of course, that makes sense that was one of the top ones. By Swords and Bayonets, one of the top sold games over the last year. And I mean, then Fields of Fire, the deluxe edition, Congress of Vienna, even Rough Look in the Shadows is
it looks cool,
one of the top games.
Cool.
Now, one game I want to ask both of you about and ask everyone in the chat about is the Battle for Normandy Deluxe Edition.
Oh, I nearly ordered that.
I'm thinking about it.
I had it and got rid of it.
No, I thought, okay, there's smaller scenarios, but I'm not going to play the blooming thing.
It's a big boy. It's a monster game. Boy. Yeah,
it is. I
had the original. So this is based on a game that came out right. We're talking about this is a game. This is the rehash of a game that came out like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah. This
is an old the original game.
Yeah.
And it was. I wouldn't even say I played it. I think I set it up on the table and read the rules, but I don't think I actually did anything with it.
Okay.
And then I kind of put it back in the box and then, sold it and got rid of it and blah, blah, blah. So when this one came out, I was like, oh yeah, I would like to try, I love my Normandy games, but it just seemed like it was just going to be too big for me.
I just love the idea of having a monster Normandy game. Christoph RDR is Red Dust Rebellion. But just the idea of like the number of scenarios that are in there, I should be able to, I know on my table, I should be able to fit most, if not the whole thing. And it looks cool from pictures I've seen. Oh, you keep experimenting with it.
I know, because they were
throwing us around. Yeah.
No, because the chat was cutting your head off. I'm thinking of you. You see.
Yeah. You can actually put it at the top as well.
Yeah, I can muck about. It's great. I love it. Sorry.
Anyway, if you're looking for a monster game, Nate, for Normandy, I would recommend Day of Day. Is it called Day of Days? Yes, it's called standard combat series game. But it's their biggest. It's got like 12 counter sheets to 8 counter sheets. It's a massive game.
What he's trying to do is he says he's got a copy. Well, he's got a copy to sell. That's what he's saying.
I've got a copy for sale. That's true.
You still have that Decision Atlantic Wall, don't you?
I still have that as well. That's a monster
what's that
game.
system called? That's the
GOS
system. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It has a beautiful map on it. But I watched all of Nate from Wise Guy History played it, and rules are just horrendous.
And the other one you need, The Greatest Day, to match up with your other one.
Greatest Day, Gold, Juno, and Sword, yeah. And then when the Omaha one comes out,
right? You've got all of them, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be cool.
You live on your own, don't you, Nate?
I do.
There we go. Right.
I do. Now, I have one other thing I want to ask everyone's opinion on, because I can't seem to. I haven't quite made a decision yet on. I have. Let's see if I can get this. Where
You're testing me with this new streaming thing, aren't you?
I am. I'm testing you big time. Okay, so I have a list of games that I was thinking about pulling out. I was gonna pull out a game and just leave it set up, and work on my dissertation, and then go play a little bit, then go back. Kind of just leave it there. I'll be content with leaving it there for a while, but I couldn't quite decide yet what it would be. So I thought I'll mention it on the show and see what you all and everyone else thinks.
Get a pick, get a sort of consensus from everyone.
I do. So
I'll tell you what's good as well. There's a little thing that comes up at the top that says, Nate shared the screen.
Oh, that's cool, Mike. I'd love to. That would be cool to go to Consim and see the monster games there. So these are my choices. So Barbarossa Army Group Center, the Dark Valley, Stalingrad 42, Normandy 44, and Axis Empires.
Lead now, right.
So those are my choices, and I could go any way.
Are you going to do a video of them?
No, I will take pictures and post them. And talk about them.
I'd like you to see Normandy 44 played, because I've got that, and I'd like you to see how you play it, and I can go, all right, I understand that now. I can play it because I'm a visual learner.
Sark, I did hear that the second edition of Typhoon is going to be coming out.
Yes, I heard that too. Yes.
But okay, Nordic thinks the Army Group Center, which I'm tempted by that one. See, the one thing I like the idea of Army Group Center, because it's big operational.
Another one for you there, Koi thinks as well.
I do like the idea of the Dark Valley. You can do the whole Eastern Front.
Well, Jonathan, what is with you there? We're getting a lot for Barbarossa.
45.
We're getting a lot for Barbarossa.
No, unfortunately, Dragon X, these are not on my list. So, but I got through 6 games already, so I feel like I have a little bit of a buffer.
Yeah, all right, smart Alec. Don't show off. It's not very attractive.
So I've appreciated people giving me their thought, because I want to take pictures and post this on Tack Up so people can see it and kind of follow along. But I thought, you know what? Can't quite make a decision myself. I keep going back and forth. I'll pull one out, and then 10 minutes later, put it away. And so I thought, I'm going to ask it on the show. I should, Ian, maybe I should buy the Battle for Normandy and try that out and do that one next.
I was going to, what I've been doing is trying to pull up the Vassal module for Day of Days, because I wanted to show you just how big it was. But for some reason, that's not coming up, and I can't find the module.
I haven't had a notification. I just had a little message from Sexy Hexy, saying, because him and Waldy Robe are doing stuff, and he said there are some issues with Restream, so they've gone back to StreamYard and splitting the money.
Oh.
So we'll see what happens.
What were they doing?
They're going back to StreamYard. There were some issues. So because
with which one?
With Restream.
Oh, there was some
issues. What kind of
issues?
At the moment, I haven't seen them, but thanks for the heads up, Hexy.
Dragon X.
I'm getting there.
Oh, they don't have that much free time. That's why I thought I'd just leave it set there for a long time. Where's the nut? Okay, that is an option.
You've
Mike.
got to remember
none of the above. Yes.
You've got to remember he teaches, so he gets a quarter of the year off.
That's right. I do. This is peak free time of the year. When like oh.
Yeah, I didn't mind me saying that, Hexy, but yeah, it's in. Yeah, I hide here. It's brilliant. Thank you for letting me know. Keep an eye on it.
I did see on Facebook that there was a like an SPI con going on somewhere. I forgot where, but a bunch of people
in the 1970s.
Now, I guess there's one going on now or whatever, and they have the war in Europe set up, and it's just massive. All these maps out there. It looks incredible.
Now, won't you just take it? You'll take that screenshot and claim it your own, like you do with all the other ones, right?
Sure.
Look at his face. Look. You've caught him. You've caught him out.
Oh yeah. Okay, DJ. Yeah, I almost did it last night. Almost pulled it out, and but we'll. All right. Well, I appreciate everyone's comments. I'll
Basically, you haven't got an answer at all. There wasn't any overwhelming. I think Barbarossa might have tweaked in.
Yeah. Historicon. That's it, Paul. Thank you. Historicon. Yes.
That's what we call him. That's Jeff's nick. He says Hexy, but we call him Sexy Hexy. And he knows why. He does know why.
See, Meandering Mike, I will show you actually, because what happened? There we go. I thought my computer crashed.
No, that's my world. Shut up.
So I had done was out of curiosity, because I have the campaigns in Europe from Decision.
I hear you.
That they did the 4 maps of war in Europe, and then they did a bunch of scenarios in there. Mike was mentioning that he loves war in Europe, so I'll share this. I decided, just out of curiosity, I pulled them out and put all the maps together. Go ahead. There we go. So here's the maps for each of the 4 campaign in Europe games that you put together, and these are the old War in Europe maps that have been updated. Meandering Mike, I would love if they redid it. Or my idea was, if anyone is Decision ever listens to this, it would be really cool if, like, for instance, we have Downfall from GMT. But if they did a sort of Downfall-esque scenario or campaign in this campaigns in Europe, they added a couple more maps, and they started from like November 42, and you work your way all the way to May 45 on a division level. That would be cool. That would be really, really cool. So that's me geeking out over something that I would love to see someday.
You are a monster man.
I am. I love them.
I'd love to have them, but I have enough trouble anyway. We're tactical guys. I think me and Jester, we're tactical guys.
Here's the thing. There is, and I hate to say it, but there is a digital game that you can get that has all that stuff in it. There's John Tiller games. You ever hear of the John Tiller games?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They got so much.
I know, but the only problem with me with those is I used to love playing those in the 1990s, the sort of look at them and all that. But yeah, there are fans.
Well, they've been after John Tiller died a couple years ago, he got bought out by Western Design Group, which is the group that was creating some really good stuff. And so now they've gone back and I'm not going to say redone, but they've kind of revamped a lot of the system and a lot of the games, and they keep re-releasing them. So might be a time to go back and check them out
again. If they sort of update and revamp the look of them and the play, then yeah, for the cost of, they're not that expensive, are they?
I don't think they're still going to look like 1990 war game, right? Yeah. But I think they're just kind of revamping them. So back to our subject. I have a question about our subject for you guys.
Yes, darling. What?
Our subject today, in case you're just joining us and you missed our,
and you haven't got a bloody clue what's going on. Yes,
Pacific War games that deal with the Pacific War. Did you guys? So my question for you guys is, we kind of talked a little bit about this in the green room, so I thought it'd be a good subject to share with everyone.
Yeah, man after your own heart. Sorry, Jeff.
Right. I love watching this channel.
Yeah.
Is how many Pacific games did you end up counting in your collections, and was it hard to come up with some, or was it easy?
Well, okay, so the A question to your question. So are these Pacific War games that are the actual main theme of the game, or do we include games that have the Pacific War as part of the game, but it's not the whole game?
No, they're going to be set in the Pacific Theater, haven't they? That's
Okay.
all.
I would say they have to mean the core mechanic is the Pacific War.
Like
You
an
know, like
example
for
would be-
instance, Silent Victory is against the Japanese Navy
Right.
in the Pacific, so I would class that as a Pacific-based game.
I was thinking more of like asking, like, for instance, an example would be World in Flames. World in Flames has both Europe and Pacific,
No, it's a bit like
or Axis Empires, or
yeah, or the one I've got, which is
Axis Empires Daisenso.
Daisenso. That's a bit too. It's
It's Pacific War.
yeah, but it's also lots of other things like China and all that sort of thing, isn't it? So
That is the Pacific War.
but not so much with the World War II ish.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
it all got started. Yeah.
Oh yeah, in early 30s. Yes, that was.
I would say, in my opinion, like one of the games I'm going to talk about.
All right,
is
I'm going to count it then.
Golf. Like Asian Golf is one of the ones I was going to talk about.
Say that again.
Wouldn't you? Asian Golf,
Oh, yeah.
your favorite block game.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to be mentioning block games every show for the rest of your life. So
He won't let us forget it, will he?
no, ever.
No.
Yeah, I would count Daisenso then in that.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
I would say the main focus, as long as the game's main focus is the Pacific War. Like I'm going to be talking about a naval game that, again, Second World War at Sea from Avalanche Press.
Yes, I
Deals
thought
with
you
the
might.
Pacific War, right? But it deals with the specific kind of war. It's the naval war, but it's main. Wouldn't you say that?
I'm
So
looking.
my question for you guys before
what's the
we start
question?
the
Sorry, yeah.
conversation was, do you have a lot of Pacific games or not?
I have, I think, 11 or 12 of them.
I have 4.
Okay. Out of your 10, that's pretty good, though.
So
How many games do you own now, Nate?
120.
Really?
That's
okay.
that's good. That's a good number. That's a good,
120 is, you want to keep it around 120. Yeah.
Yep.
Anywhere between 120 and 150.
Oh, thanks, PK. That's awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So that would be great to do a video on that someday.
you should do more playthroughs because people love them. They love the cheeky wholesomeness of your channel. So no, serious.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, Blue Tweezer's here.
Who?
Oh, him. Right.
The man, the legend.
The leg end. Yes. How you doing, Alan? Good to see you. He only has 2.
Oh, Cardboard Commander's at 126 games.
I don't think that's Pacific. That's everything, is it?
Everything, yeah.
Right.
I would assume. He's got 2 games set up right now, side by side.
Yeah, because
he's got several tables.
Yeah, he's got He's
and then he goes away he goes away on a 2-week trip, and then he comes back, and then he's gone for 2 weeks on his motorcycle trip. So
hey,
he's got too many hobbies. He's just too busy a guy.
He's a biker. There's nothing wrong with bikers. Salt the earth.
Jonathan mentioned something that I've wondered about. I don't have it. That Empire of the Sun. Typically not a fan of CDGs.
No. It does have a solo-ish Erasmus thing going on. See, my idea is, I know Simon, who suggested today's topic, he's in Mallorca at the moment, sunning himself in Spain, plays this, and he was going to bring it to the PunchCon, but he wasn't sure what was going on. He'd never met anybody. So next year, maybe, Simon, teach Ruff Empire of the Sun. Sorted.
It's like one of those kind of, like, I guess you could use the term legendary war games. It's just
It was the game written for you to play the campaign rather than Pacific War.
Mm-hmm.
It's
For
what
sure.
Mark designed, because the campaign game.
I'm telling you what, I own Empire of the Sun, and I've had someone actually sit down and try and teach me this game like 30 years ago, and I still can't find the desire to try and learn this game. It's like it's a lot of you got to play a card to do like naval movement and stuff, which is a really weird system.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very intuitive.
Yeah.
And like calculating hex spaces out to find out how far your ships can move and stuff
Right.
is a big downside in my opinion, my little opinion. But I know, like Nate said, it's considered a classic war game and people love it. So maybe I'm the weirdo.
No, that's how I feel. It's like I've got it, and I bought the new reprint a year or so ago, and yeah, it's one of those games. It's like one of those sort of Grail games, isn't it? You've got to play just to see if you like it. But I'm sorted for next year at PunchCon. Brilliant.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, it probably would be. I mean, that's why one of the reasons that I went with Pacific War, and then the GMT one as well, because this is the VG Victor.
Oh, you got the old one, right? The original.
Yeah, because I got the old one while the new one was still being worked on to learn it first. It's a cheap copy that I got, thankfully. And but the reason that I got this one, because it was operational level, so that was my preferred level, but it seemed that this was more soloable because it's not a CDG.
I think, yeah, he's the guy that plays this, like when the chess. He does it with chess as well, where he's got 10 tables set up with the game, and around playing it.
But he's also playing 10 other people. He's not playing his solo.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's playing. He's got like chess. He's a chess nut.
No, I mean he's not. He's playing other people.
Yeah.
And so back to the point is, it still doesn't solo really well, and I agree with that. I
think he tagged that on, bolted that on, so he could say there is a sort of solo thing, from what I hear and understand. Which is why I'd like to learn it so I can play it and get me money's out of it. Get me money's worth.
I may get it whenever they reprint it again, because
I hope not. I hope it's not a way of life. I just hope it's a nice crunchy game that you can play and learn a bit more every time you play it.
What's the complexity rating of that on GMT? I bet you it's pretty high. I would say it's got to be at least a 7 or 8.
It's 9.
9. Okay, yeah. See,
it's 7.
7.
It says solo suitability is 9. That's up for discussion, by what people are saying. But 7 out of 9.
7 complexity. Yeah, that's about.
I think Fields of Fire is the same sort of complexity.
It's going to be a commitment. I'm just going to say it's not going to be something to sit down and play in an afternoon and you'll be done.
No. It's got to. Well, I think that's why there's those like 3 different versions of Pacific War that came out in the C3I magazines. The Burma one, the South Pacific one, and then the War Plan Orange.
Yes, that's the China peeps, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, and those are kind of smaller, more contained games to help you learn the system. I think Mark did is put in the South Pacific one into the base part of the game anyway, so you could play that. Oh, catch you later.
No, we'll keep stum. We'll keep quiet. Well, you stay as long as you like, William.
We won't say the name William Campbell to get his attention.
Yeah, as long as you haven't got the speakers on. I won't say, William, get back to work. All right, so like I did with him.
Dragon X, I actually would generally.
I was at work listening to, I think, Ruff and Tony playing their game.
Yeah.
And I messaged, hey, I'm at work. Don't mention my boss's name. And they mentioned his name. And my boss, literally, who's sitting in the desk next to me, turns his head and looks at me, and I'm like, "Oh, it's just a joke.
Yeah.
Relax. Just you're world famous, buddy. Okay."
So Dragon X makes a, I think,
Yeah, they
comment
are
that
very
I would
subjective. Yeah.
I would generally agree with.
Yes, me too. It gives you a sort of idea, but it depends who put that on the back of the box.
Mm-hmm. Well, because an example would be, I still remember when Atlantic Chase was being worked on, and on the website, it mentioned it had a relatively, I think, moderate or low solitaire suitability.
Yes, and that's why I didn't get it.
That's why you didn't get it. And then thankfully, Mike mentioned, no, there is a solitaire book.
And I got the last turkey in the shop.
Well, the other thing with complexity is, and I talk about this all the time, like I've played somewhere in the neighborhood of 325 new games in the last 2.5 years, right? Almost 325, right? And what I normally find is learning a game is a lot simpler than it makes it seem. It's just a commitment you got to do. But like brain surgery is not very hard. It's very simple, actually. But it's getting to the point knowing what you're doing to make it simple is anything is simple as long as you, like flying a plane. Like if I was to go and sit in a pilot's chair and try and land a plane, I couldn't do it. But pilots do it all the time and they just automatically do it.
It's same with me playing a guitar. I can't understand.
Exactly. Guitar is a great
example. I can't understand why people can't go diddly diddly did with their fingers all moving and all this. I can't understand it. But that's 8 hours a day practice. That's what that is.
I mean, it's kind of like
gaming.
People learning about the American Revolution. It's so easy. I don't understand why people don't.
That's right. So when we complain about
you open that door,
when we say, Empire of the Sun is a very complex game and blah blah blah. Sure, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. It's still going to be a hard game to learn. It's just it's not going to be hard for those of you who've already played it or know.
Well, it's kind of
I think that's what Carl was saying. Yeah,
it was something that
recommend it as a first time game.
Well, it's similar to, like, for instance, yesterday when me and my friends were playing Twilight Imperium 4th edition, it was like it always has this aura as being a super complex game that takes forever to play. And while we were going through the rule book, it was like each individual part of the rules were actually easy to understand. And, I know how to do this. But when you put them all together, and then trying to figure out what's the best path to like navigate all of these things, that's the complexity there. Hold
on, where are we? No, that's the point. Once you've done it, it's easy, but it's taken all that practice. And it's like gaming. If you've been gaming since you were 3 years old, you're going to pick up a game and play it easier than somebody that hasn't been playing games quite as long.
Yep, for sure. And Mike also learning games helps you learn other games because you've seen the mechanics.
I've even found it in my limited experience. You get things like Zox and this and that. It's all very similar, and lead unit. That
the first time a CDG came out, everyone was like, "Oh my god, this has got to be the most complex game in the world." Now we're like, "Oh, it's a CDG. It's just use the card for this purpose or this one or this one. Boom, boom, boom."
I've heard many good things about that game.
Flat top.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is it's a double blind system, so you need a rep and all that. You can't play it solo. You just can't.
Yes.
Which is why I like Carrier and Carrier Philippines, which
I believe the original Carrier is being redone.
It's being done. I've got a copy, my own print and play copy, but yes, sure. I will wait and watch with interest if Compass bring it out.
Have you played your copy yet?
I've had it out and faffed around with it and all that. Okay. Yeah, but I haven't actually played it.
Okay.
Took ages to cut all the counters out and everything. I'm just checking.
Yes, Nordic. That I would agree. That's why series games do so well.
Yes.
Like the 40X series.
Is your chat, are you looking at the chat on your window?
Mm-hmm.
Is it lined up with, like, my chat is like from 421 like 20 minutes ago is where my chat is.
So if you're looking, I don't know how you're seeing it on Restream. So
No,
on mine, it's like
Yours is current, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See, I got like all the way back to like when we were talking about Boar and Nordic is saying Boar is a rather easy game to get into, and
You might be scrolled down. You just have to.
no, I've scrolled
I've got that's
back
the
down
latest,
all the way, and that's where
one.
it's at. It stopped at 16:21:56. So
Oh dear,
that was like 20 minutes ago.
that's because
so
you've got that bloody
I can't
Warframe
chat.
thing going on in the background. That's why.
Could be.
Could be. But no, I haven't. It's on my 10 list to play. So I want to get it. I want to, excited to do that one. But yeah, I've got them. Yeah, 21.59. So,
well, before.
Oh, do you want to do our bits?
But yeah, before preempt Coy to
yes, because he's normally on it, but I think he's drinking the Guinness. So,
who would you like to go first, Ruff?
Have you got some books ready?
I do.
You were struggling in the green room because you had so many you didn't know what to pick. So,
well, I don't actually have that many Pacific War.
Well, if you only got 3 games, I can quite understand that.
So I generally lean towards more the European theater, but I do have a few. I do want to mention. You remember last week I told everyone about that book that I was expecting to get in, the Roman law code and everything.
Oh, this £450 thing.
Well, not that much, but I did end up getting it. I mean, it's massive.
Oh my God! Mind you, that is a cool looking book. That is a cool looking book.
It's just like law after law after law in here.
That on the coffee table, somebody coming in, looking through it, and they look at you with different eyes.
People are now like, we're losing them. Just leaving. Just gone.
No, it does.
I mean, I guess if you ever wanted to know like what kind of laws that there were back in the day, then
if that's what you're into, that's the sort of thing you need. So, it's like forget where it was, the Battles of the American Civil War. I think it was Hexy was saying he got that book of all the maps and
yeah.
And that's similar sort of thing, isn't it? It's
super cool.
Anorak, as we call them over here, nerdy sort of book. If you're into it, that's the sort of thing you read.
Yep.
When I used to be an airplane spotter as a kid, plane spotter, you'd go to the airport and write down all the registrations, and there'd be a book with all the registrations, what plane it was, who owned it, and all this sort of thing. So yeah, I quite understand it.
So for Pacific War stuff for Nate's notes today, a book that I got to read when I was doing a graduate course on World War II, that it's called plainly The Battle for Midway by Craig Simmons. Craig Simmons is an amazing historian, does such an excellent job with all of his works, and got to read this book. Excellent book covering the entirety of the lead up, the battle itself, and then the aftermath. Excellent book. Let's see, how many pages?
It's and also a very important battle.
Pages.
Yeah, it's an important battle. If that had gone, it doesn't bear thinking about.
Right, but excellent book. He writes very well. I very much appreciate how some historians, and particularly him and others, that not only are they good historians to give you the most accurate information and also presenting you with good evidence, but they also are good storytellers. And when you have them both together, it's really cool.
If I'm reading a history book, I want me to be drawn in. I don't want to be sort of, a sort of dry thing.
Right.
I want to flip the page. Yeah. So
right. This is one of them.
That's great. That's great.
It's excellent. I remember during grad school, during this class, like I did not have time at all. I mean, because I had several classes, lots to do, but yet this was one of the books where I read every page, and just to absorb it, just because it was that good. So I highly recommend that book. It was costed. I've seen The Appian Way. It's really cool.
It's normally Nordic. It comes out with those sarcastic comments, isn't it?
All right, who's next?
I'll go next. I'll leave because I like Jester's stuff. So we'll
Okay.
do as you keep liking to say, British history. But I'm sorry, until we get to the sort of mid 18th century, you might as well have a sit down. Actually, again, not much going on this day, 19th of July. But we start right back at 1333. Wars of Scottish independence. The English won a decisive victory over the Scots at the Battle of Halidon Hill near Berwick-upon-Tweed in England. The victory, the first for many years, brought a great boost to the morale of the nation. Bannockburn had finally been avenged. And Bannockburn is in the Men of Iron tri-pack if you want to have a go at that. 1588, Anglo-Spanish War, the Battle of Gravelines. The Spanish Armada is...
I apologize. It's pronounced Gravelines.
No, it's not. Gravelines.
Well,
French.
Yes, it's French, but the anglicized.
Oh, if you want to bastardize it, yes, all right.
Gravelines.
Gravy lines. There we are.
Gravy lines.
There we are. But that's where the Spanish Armada was sighted in the English Channel. And we put pay to that, didn't we? Eh? Yes, God bless us. 1863. 1863. Here we go. American Civil War. Morgan's Raid. I've heard of this. At Buffington Island in Ohio, Confederate General John Hunt Morgan's raid into the North is mostly thwarted when a large group of his men are captured while trying to escape across the Ohio River. Yep. Anything adding on that, guys?
I have a book.
Hey!
Morgan's Raid.
Why didn't I doubt that?
The longest raid.
Brilliant. Yep. Brilliant. Thank you, Nate. Thank you.
Yep.
1870, Franco-Prussian War. France declares war on Prussia. And then we whiz forward to the First World War, 1916, Battle of Fromelles. British and Australian troops attacked German trenches as part of the Battle of the Somme. And in 1918, the end of World War I, as the end of World War I approached, the German army began retreating across the Marne River in France. Is that the one that Tony was playing and he hated?
Yes.
Yeah. He wants to give it another go.
Rock of the Marne.
Rock of the Marne, that's right. And then 1918, 7 Sopwith II F-1 Camels from the Royal Navy aircraft carrier Furious attacked the Imperial German Navy airship base at Tondern, destroying the Zeppelins L-54 and L-60. It is the most successful attack by shipboard aircraft of World War I. And then 1919, following Peace Day celebrations marking the end of World War I, this is to do with Brits, and this is how ex-servicemen have been treated since time began. But following Peace Day celebrations marking the end of World War I, ex-servicemen, unhappy with unemployment and other grievances, rioted and burned down Luton Town Hall just outside London. During the riot, people broke into farmers' music shop and dragged pianos into the streets for dancing and singing, including, ironically, Keep the Home Fires Burning. The mayor at the time, Henry Impey, was smuggled out of Luton, never to return. And then 1940, where do I get this rubbish from? 1940, but it's the same. Yeah, ex-servicemen are treated since time began terribly. 1940, World War II, Battle of Cape Spada, the Royal Navy and Regia Marina clash. The Italian light cruiser Bartolomeo Caglione sinks with 121 casualties. And then 1941, Winston Churchill introduces his V for Victory sign campaign, which rapidly spreads through Europe. The BBC took the first 4 notes of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, which matched the da-da-da-da Morse code for the letter V, and played it before news bulletins. 1942, World War II, the happy time of Hitler's submarines comes to an end as the increasingly effective American convoy system compels them to return to the central Atlantic. And 1963, Joe Walker flies a North American X-15 to a record altitude of 106,010 meters, about 347 or 348,000 meters on X-15 Flight 90. Exceeding an altitude of 100 kilometers, this flight qualifies as a human space flight under international convention. And 1972, the Battle of Mirbat, arguably the finest moment in SAS history. The battle was fought in the Gulf state of Oman, with British troops supporting the Sultan of Oman. Just 9 special forces soldiers overcame 300 communist guerrillas known as the Adu. Now, they did have other units there, but basically, if there's some stuff on YouTube, go and check it out. It's fantastic. And just to finish off, 1989, a U.S. naval
That was
Navy
an excellent year.
Sorry,
That was an excellent year.
what was?
1989.
That's the one you were born with, I bet.
Correct.
Anyway, 1989, a U.S. Navy McDonnell Douglas FA-18 Hornet from, we say Cecil. Do you say Cecil?
No, Cecil.
Cecil Field, Naval Air Station, Jacksonville, Florida, loses this made me laugh. It's not funny, but it made me laugh. Loses. So this Hornet's flying over Florida, and it loses a 950-pound training bomb over Waldo, Florida. Is that near you, Jester?
No. Yes, it is kind of close, but
It's not walking distance. It's in your ballpark. Yeah.
Yes.
Flies over Waldo, Florida, losing this 950-pound training bomb in the afternoon. The ordnance narrowly misses home with 4 people inside, bounces off a tree, skips over a second home, and impacts in a field where the spotting charge explodes. No one is injured in the incident. Navy spokesman Bert Byers states that the pilots lost track of the bomb after it fell off the jet. There we are. That's today, 19th of July.
Yeah, there was I thought you were going to talk about I didn't know this would be like news, but in our subdivision we had when it was built, so this had been like 25 30 years ago before I lived here, there was a plane engine that fell off, like one of the engines had a problem and fell in somebody's house over across the street. So I thought you were going to talk about that. Yeah.
And that's quite true. That's quite true, Ian.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
Especially because the British royal family is actually a German royal family.
German, which is why that's why that's changed the name to Windsor.
Yes.
I'm glad you're keeping up on the chat because again, I can't see I do have the chat on my
now
side window, but I don't have the
right. Hexy's just texted me again and said you've just found one of the problems.
I did?
Yeah.
The
chat. Lag in the chat.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay. So like if you got a guess, they can't see the chat.
I've not seen it happen to me, but I assume that's what Hexy's on about.
Yeah, there is a lag. There is a lag in the
I
chat.
was going to restart it, but I thought now's not a great time to be doing that. My segment coming up. Okay, so Nate kind of spoiled it for me, but that's fine. We talked about Jester's Gem, right? Yeah. It's a game that I think is a great game that you don't hear much about, but there's some really good things to talk about, really good things to learn about. Oh, and Hex he's going to come in. All right. So,
oh, right. Okay. Thanks,
so
Hex.
Nate was kind of showing this and talking about it a little bit, but you know which one it is. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
War. Yeah. So since we're doing Pacific, I always like to keep with the theme of the game. I think this is an excellent game. I've actually played this I played a couple of this. There are scenarios, people. You don't have to play the whole war. There's the scenarios. And so like the first couple scenarios are very small. You just set up a couple ships and your planes and stuff. Yeah. It's very, very cool. But the coolest thing, this is the coolest thing, right? When you get this game, it has, I'm going to show you these because they're so cool. Look at these. They have like these vector charts that you get. Yeah. That is so cool. I thought that was like when I got this game and I unpackaged it,
I
And I
can't get my game out. It's on the top of
It's incredible.
Yeah. There are so many cool things because you're like vectoring your planes out to certain ranges based on how far they can go to find out if you find the enemies. And it's really, really cool. You're not going to find a game as in depth as this one. That's
why he
playable. I find this one playable.
Yes, that's why he brought out Empire of the Sun, because the campaign of this is a bit too much. Even Mark, the designer, has only played it twice.
I mean, yeah, the
new version. Yeah, okay. I don't want to see the new version. I want to see the old version. But
no, that's fine. No, you can probably pick this up for quite cheap, I would have thought.
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna say the thing that makes this game a hidden gem is I know I bought this. Oh, that's not the right one. Come back.
That's the new one.
So
you can get the old version. I remember I bought, and I thought this is the best thing, like about 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I got it for $8 on Amazon.
Yeah.
I mean, lot of counters.
Yeah.
Lot of counters.
I haven't pumped mine yet.
Now, the outside of like, graphical upgrade, anything like that, really the only thing that's different, I guess you could call it different in the new version, outside of new research, things like that were added later on, is that the old version has one rule book.
Yeah.
Everything's in there, whereas in the new version, everything has been pulled out into separate books and it's labeled, this rule is not needed for this. That's not how the old game looks. That's the new game.
It says play these first and then move on to the next rule book. Yeah.
It's interesting that they're putting pictures for both of them in the same.
Yeah. But the way that the old rule book is laid out is kind of teaching you the game as you go through the book. And so once you know the game, then the book is a little bit more difficult to navigate. But it's not hard. So
20 scenarios.
I think when you read the first rule book, once you got that and read the second rule book, you don't need the first rule book anymore because the stuff from the first rule book is in the second rule book.
Correct.
Yeah.
A monster game returns. Look at that.
Yeah.
But great game. It's not really
$45. Yeah, it's a good price too.
The game is not meant to play the big whole Pacific War. You can if you want, and that's awesome that Mark went and did it.
But he's only played it twice.
Right. That's
why he brought out Empire of the Sun to play the campaign. Yeah.
Right. Oh, and the game came with dice.
It allows you to play the battles of Savo Island, Pearl Harbor, and Wake Island within 30 minutes of opening the box.
Yeah.
Solitaire suitability high.
Yeah.
For the engagement scenarios, I think that's what I was playing, was the engagement scenarios. You're kind of just set this engagement up, and then you play one side, and the other side is kind of pre-scripted to do certain things. So you kind of learn what to do.
I mean, you could play all the way from Pearl Harbor all the way to the end.
But I always like these little vector charts.
It's cool, isn't it? It's cool.
There we go. Those are pictures of the old.
You're not going to find anything like that in modern gaming, I don't think.
Sorry, Dragon, if you're gone, if Dragon's off, sorry, I had the chat missing because of the thingy.
That is my hidden gem this week.
Sounds
the
good.
Old Pacific War. I don't know. I can't say the new one because mine's still in the shrink. So
the old one is still very good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just they revamped the rule books and things, haven't they? So. And I think it's a mounted map, isn't it now?
Yeah. Which I love. I'm a sucker for a mounted map.
Oh, we love a mounted map. That's why I love me BOAR stuff. Lovely double-sided mounted maps. What more can a man
That's why I was excited about when they offered the mounted map for the new Italy 40X game.
Yes, we just click, bang.
Which we do want to let people know. I don't know if it's happened to anybody else, but I haven't yet been charged for the latest batch of stuff for the P500.
I think they're still trying to work out China.
Correct.
Same here. I think we're not getting charged over here, this side of the pond, till sort of mid-August.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. So
Was it Coy that said that? I think.
if anybody's interested, then they're still those get on them now. Then, especially for
BOAR?
Barbarossa Army Group North.
No. Too big.
So
That's true, Sark. Yeah, Q for Me did some awesome trays that you can stick the entirety of Pacific
I've got to
War
look at
back in the
those.
box.
I've got to look. When I run out of the old GMT ones, I'm going to be looking at those. And something cropped up with this game. Do you remember if you got the original game? They put a tray in the bottom where all the cards went, which was quite useless if it just doesn't go back in the box. But that tray now goes on the side of my table, and I put all my counters in for the game I'm playing.
Oh.
So it is being used.
There is a tray in both the other games that you have for the cards.
Yes, so they'll be taken out and whatever we do with them, and they'll use things like...
They fit back in perfectly if you don't sleeve them.
Well, I didn't sleeve them, but it still doesn't go back in.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought mine went back in.
The only things I sleeved were the redone tank ones, which are in the new box. Where are we? Where's it gone?
Look in your lock and load section.
There we are. Right, thank you. Here's...
See, he's had a lot of wine already.
No, I haven't.
What's funny is we know his collection better than him.
See, none of them are sleeved.
Wow.
It just goes in there. I've got some counter things in there, counter boxes from, like what do you call it? Arts and craft counter boxes, those sort of things. So yes, it doesn't fit back in the box. But yes,
Nerd mentioned you should get a 3D printer, make your own trays.
Shut up! He keeps going on about that. Stop it.
Nerd is all about the 3D printer. I did some live streams with him, and you get him and Mike Butterjelly and myself, and like half an hour before the stream, they're just talking about the 3D printing and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, look, this is what he's trying to do.
Like, I did this one, but I don't like how it turned out, so I redid it and did it.
He's trying to set up a company. You see, that's what he's trying to do. Using us,
he should
using us as advertising.
Yeah, he should. He
Yeah.
absolutely should. He's great at it. When you're really good at something, you might as well turn it into a
Might
business.
as well get a couple of bob out of it.
Right?
I'm
Yeah.
waiting for this. Yes, it's a solo. Got solo now. It never didn't have, but it has.
Yeah, it
now.
didn't look interesting to me at all.
No, it's not. It's not 6 foot map, is it? No, it's not.
Just even the theme of
Well,
my
yeah,
goal
again,
is
it's
to
the
watch for ships.
Pacific, where they're looking, saying, "Here comes some nasties."
Yeah, didn't appeal to me. But
Okay.
oh well.
Kind of
Not every
reminds
game
me of
appeals to me.
like an
Okay.
abstract where you're the ship and the kamikazes are coming at you, and you have to find the kamikazes and shoot them down before they get your ship.
Well, there is a if we're going to move on to our topic for
Well, I
Pacific
think we
War,
should. Yes.
there is an upcoming game from Greg Smith coming out from Compass. It's going to be in Paper Wars at some point soon on the battleship Yamato, where you as the player are the battleship Yamato, and you're trying to stave off the American bombers trying to sink it.
So it's a sort of reversed picket duty.
Yes.
Picket duty. That's the one that I was trying to say. It kind of that game that you were just talking about kind of reminds me of like a picket duty where you're just trying to find the planes coming in and shoot them down.
Do I get it?
But yeah, so what games do you own that are Pacific War?
Well, I brought a few.
You want to do around the each of us talking about something, or
I haven't got them all, but they're all solo or solitaire. They're proper solitaire games as well.
Okay.
And the first one was one of those. They called it, what is it called? It Game of the Month or something. They put in the VHS bloody covers, and it's.
Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Okinawa.
Mm-hmm.
Fun little game. Great game to take on holiday or if you're working away from home.
Mm-hmm.
And it fits into this. There were some misprinted cards, but the man posted them out to me, and he put them in, if I can find it. There's only a couple of them, a couple of tank cars that were misprinted. He's put me in one of these. He put me in one of these and posted it. I mean, that's going to be handy. You're going to keep that.
Nice.
But, great. Great that he did what he said on the tin, and it's just about goes back. They're not sleeved. You can't sleeve them because it just doesn't fit.
Yeah.
It's a fun little game. Solo. You can lose
Simon, that's Compass. That's Compass that will be doing that. It's in a Paper Wars issue at some point.
Oh,
it's on their website.
Compass. Yes, sorry.
Yeah. Hey, Kev from Big Board's here.
Kev, where?
Big Board Gaming. Here we go.
There he is. How you doing, Kev? How you doing, buddy?
So I will show actually for everyone is I went and looked up on BGG the top ranked Pacific War games that are there. According to BGG, there's 288 entries for Pacific War games.
It's a thing that's come up very. I mean, 5 years ago, from my limited experience to now, it's sort of ballooned a lot.
So the number one, if you pull up what I'm sharing.
Sorry, I just want to reply. Yes, if you're talking about the game that I just did, yeah, it looks very cartoony, but it's a fun game.
There we go. So according to BGG, the number one ranked Pacific War game is Empire of the Sun. We've mentioned that before, but I was interested to see that the second ranked game is Combat Commander.
It's so popular.
What makes
I guess I should just leave now. I guess I should just literally leave the show because Nate is gonna steal all my look. I just shared my screen with you.
Quick, Jester, get tippy tapping.
Go ahead. Share
my screen because I was literally going to be talking about Combat Commander because I'm like,
it's a game I will never own.
Talk about it. I'll be right back.
It's a game I will never own, but it's a game I will play when somebody says, "Do you fancy a game of Combat Commander?" Because
here's the thing: it almost came up as Jester's Gem this week. I was almost going to do 2 Jester's Gems because I think this is a hidden gem. It does say out of stock, as you can see here on the GMT website, but literally this was the game. Combat Commander's been out of print for 8 years, but Combat Commander Pacific, you could have bought last year. You could have bought a copy last year. So it's not as popular as the regular Combat Commander because obviously it's dealing with the Pacific War. And there is quite a bit of difference in how the game plays because the Japanese don't use morale, and you have bonsai charges, and you have different. You have like underground tunneling and stuff that the Japanese can do. It's kind of a little bit different game. I think it's a super good addition to the Combat Commander system because it is different. It's not just a rehash of the European version. It is.
It's a completely sort of different game, yeah.
And I was going to say Cardboard Commander. I don't know what he thinks of this one, but I bet you he probably likes it too.
No, he did say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was going to use this as my gem, and then I thought, no, I'm gonna go with the Pacific War one that Nate go ahead and took my thunder away from that one too. I guess so.
It's a bit gamey. But so is Warfighter and some other games, which I love. And Tony's playing Warfighter. And yes, but I'm never going to own it because it's not very solo friendly. So I can't play it on my Todd. But at a con,
it's kind of low on the solitaire.
Yeah. But at a con, somebody says,
I love it because you can sit down and play this. There's obviously the Combat Commander ladder, and you can get in with a bunch of guys and play it. And there's a lot of people that know how to play it, and a lot of people that can teach you. So if you're not familiar with this game, it's worth the time to learn it. It's pretty cool. And like I said, if you're like bored of Combat Commander Europe, try Pacific because it'll be a completely different experience because you get all kinds of different events. You have different units. You have different things. It's like a brand new, different game. It's a Jester's Gem that I didn't get to do because
one day. That'd be great.
That's mine. So I didn't mean to. Go ahead, Nate. Go back to what
that's
you're
fine.
doing.
No.
Well, so one that I found on the list that I I have heard about. I've seen it, seen some reviews on it. Looks interesting. I'm curious to see if either one of you have played it or anybody else in the chat has played it. Regarding Pacific War. This is. Oh,
no, just stop it now.
One more of mine.
You got it there, right? Hold on.
I'm sharing it. Is Fire in the Sky.
No, I've not played this.
The Great Pacific War. This is from the
Phalanx.
The original version, I believe, was from Multiman,
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken. The new version is from Phalanx, but it is from Tetsuya Nakamura, who did the Victory Lost series, as well as the Traces series currently for VUCA. I do like his games. I've not played this one. I'm curious if anybody else has played it. It looks really neat. Particularly what Phalanx did with it in the new version of it looks kind of neat.
I would never play it because it's a Phalanx game, but I've played the original game. The original game box cover is so cool. If you can find the
is that the one with the sort of like
it's got the kind of golden haze, and then all you do is see the sun. Yeah, it's awesome.
There we go.
There we are. Yeah.
So, Fire in the Sky, the original one. Anyways, I don't know anything about the Phalanx edition. I know that game is a really.
Well, I think it's basically the same game, isn't it? It's just republished.
It's going to be it's going to be a complex sit down and play, but it was very interesting. I'll say that it was a very interesting game from what I remember. I probably haven't played in 30 years, but it's been a while.
It looks cool to me, like graphically, it looks cool. But I'm actually curious. Kev asked this, and I am curious what is wrong with Phalanx.
No.
Oh well, here you go.
Oh no! What did I do?
Shush.
Okay, all right. Ruff's running the show. You can do it next week, Jester, when you run the show.
The only thing I've got with Phalanx is the Purple Haze, and everybody seems to like that. So, we'll leave it there. Okay. So, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
And where are we? Let's get up Tweezy. Where is he? We are. I think he's been drinking by the looks of it. Funny you should say that.
Wow, there you go.
D-Day at Peleliu. Now, this is the one I tried to put on my channel, but I'm colorblind, and of course it's all color coded and whatever. And I did a video about how we can sort of help colorblind people like myself to play the game. I had to write out things for all the cards to tell me what was here. Look, this is all the cards, and I've had to write out what colors are on them to help me do that. It's all the cards. Great game.
On the card.
It's a great game. I don't want to write on the cards, no. It's a great game, but I had to give up because it was too much concentration. It was draining me to figure out what was, and if I got it wrong, people would moan. So I have played it offline, and I love the series. Got the three Mr. Butterworth ones, but yeah, it's a good game if you're not colorblind, or if you are colorblind, don't put it on YouTube,
or just write on the card.
Yeah, no, don't write on the cards. Just write on a different card. So, no, I can't do that.
Nate, you're next. Jester. No, you're next.
Oh, I'm not. Okay. Well, I'll share my screen again on.
No, you're doing it. I think
you steal another one of mine, Nate. That's it. I'm beating you out.
I don't think I'm stealing one of yours. This is another one that I do own in a newer edition. I do want to play it someday. It looks very cool. Wise Guy History did a whole playthrough of it and did a review of it. Looks fascinating. This, if Ruff will share it.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a chance. There we go.
Axis Empires by Senso. The neatest thing that from researching this game and looking at it more closely is, there we go. Ruff has the
thing is, this has been superseded by the new £400 bloody.
Correct. Axis Empires Ultimate Edition. And then it has like the Ship's Creek, so you can have all the ships
it has
and
it all in
planes
there.
like
Now
that
I've
as
got
well.
it.
But the neat thing about Axis Empires Daisenso is there's a lot of Pacific War games that cover, the island hopping, the naval and air war, but not many games really cover the war in China.
China.
Was China. The main focus that China was the main focus of the Japanese army in World War II. And so Japan just continued to get sucked more and more into fighting their war in China. And this game covers that. My understanding is in much better focus
but
and
it's
detail
also a
than
sandbox. You can do things that aren't historical and maybe change the outcome and all
Mhm.
this sort of thing. It's one of those
Which-
do what you want, do what you
Which,
want.
I
sort of
mean,
things.
that's one of the reasons why we play war games, to see can we actually change, the outcome.
Some
otherwise-
people don't. Some people moan that you can do that, but
Well, I mean, then otherwise, why is it a game?
read a book is what I say.
Yeah. But that's mine. It looks to be a fascinating game. If people are interested in at least seeing the gameplay and what it's like, Wise Guy History does an entire playthrough and
He
review of it.
does, and he goes
and
on about the rules. The problem with it is some of the rules that were kept updating them, and you had to
Right.
download the real ones. I assume it's been sorted out with the new
all sorted
deluxe
out. Yep.
thing.
All
But
sorted out.
I'm not going to spend 300 quid, whatever it is, on that.
Unless
Nope.
someone gives you 300 quid.
Unless somebody says, let's Decision Games go rough with our love. And
That's right.
yes, but I don't think that'll
And
happen.
we expect a video in 5 years. So
Yeah, but you'll get one.
Okay,
All right,
Jeff.
I'm gonna. So speaking of that game, like if you
But
want,
you can
a-
see who's
you
got
want
who's got the
if you want
games and
the
people that have.
same,
Yeah.
if you want the same game, but you want to spend like, I don't know, somewhere in the neighborhood of like $15, maybe $30. I think I got my copy. I got the first edition for like $6 or something. I will share my screen with you, and I've already mentioned this game once. But this is another great hidden gem, Asia and
Heard of
Gold.
this?
It is. You probably haven't heard of it because it's a
No, I
block,
haven't. Oh,
right?
It's a GMT game.
oh it's a
It's a
BBG.
GMT game. Yeah, but it covers the whole Pacific War. It doesn't even look. It's got all the China. It's got all the different provinces. It does all that stuff if you're looking for that, and it's area movement. It's block movement. Yes, a lot of people don't like the block things, and I understand it, but
I
it's still a
understand
pretty
it.
cool
Okay.
game. And like literally, again, a Noble Knight. I think you can pick this up for. Probably pretty cheap here. Maybe if I can find it. Oh, they don't have a copy anymore because I bought all the copies. I have 2 copies. So, anyways,
We've
cool
got a farm-
game.
No, I'm
It's
sorry.
a cool game. You can play
Sorry,
it for,
gotta save the
and
farmers.
it's got a twin brother.
Good on
Europe
you.
involved. It's basically the same system with some minor variations on the rules. Yeah, there's a combination right there. You can actually play them both together if you're.
Kev's off.
Kev didn't like this game.
Oh, I don't know, but he's off. I don't know what he's on about.
Okay.
It's a block game.
He's an Aussie.
Yeah, it's not a monster game. He won't like it.
Now,
so.
my understanding. To go with your block game, Pacific War, I do know that, like, for instance, one of the top war games period was Triumph and Tragedy, the GMT game.
Oh, that's a blooming huge thingy, isn't it? Again,
Right.
Sort of like mind. Yeah.
Block game, but it's the European theater. But then there was just a few years ago, what was it called? Conquest, and Consequence.
Yes, that was the
2021.
one before
That's
or the one after, wasn't it?
That's the
Mhm.
Pacific theater, and then you can put them together
Mhm.
as well. So I believe that one is
I
up.
thought it would be cool. It's cheap. Well, again, if you can find a copy, it was pretty reasonable, pretty cheap. Let's see if Noble Knight has got a couple copies. Geek Market $50, so $28. It shows $28 at Noble Knight. Maybe I just typed the name in wrong. Anyways,
Sorry,
it's
I've
cool
just got
game.
to say, sorry, you know,
Moving on. Moving on.
Cacao Farm chocolate. Keep it up, my friend. Keep it up. Sorry, just my one thing is chocolate. Sorry.
Yeah,
Hang on a second,
that's
Ruff.
one thing.
Hang on a second.
Yeah,
I want to show you. I
I-
must have typed in the name wrong because it popped right up this time.
I've got it here. Hold on, I've got it. I got you. I got you.
You got me?
Yeah.
So there you go. Anywhere from $28 to, if you want a brand new, $89. And there's his twin brother, Europe in Gold. So if you wanted to do the whole battle. But yes, they do have a couple copies. Sorry.
All right.
I'm back. Go ahead, Ruff. What do you got?
I've got. Let's have this one next. With the new rules, it shouldn't be a problem.
When are you going to try it?
I've got it's. Everybody's playing it now. Everybody. I wanted to do all.
Oh,
the-
she's waiting.
No, yes, everybody's playing it, and that's great. But I wanted to do the sort of learny bits and put them on for me and for anybody else who's still frightened of it. But using the new rules, why not? I love. Look at that picture. Look, he's going. You what? You want me to do what? Yeah. God bless them. So yeah. Fields of Fire.
Well, I will share one that I don't have, but I want to get, but Ruff has it.
I do have that, yes.
Last 100 yards Solomon Islands, because it
A lot
does.
of hidden. It's not very. It's a lot of hidden stuff because of the Japanese.
Right.
Their flippy things. You know.
Right. I believe this third volume doesn't require the other two volumes, the first two volumes, to play.
I think you're right.
But it does look very, very cool. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, standalone game does not require any of the others.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of hidden stuff. So solo wise,
it looks neat. It looked like a neat game. And last 100 yards, I've not played it yet, but it looks like to be
and at
a
the
great
moment,
series.
between that and fighting formations, you know, last 100 yards is still because I've not played fighting formations enough.
Yeah, Kev, that was my understanding too. That Solomon Islands is hard to solo. That was one of the reasons why I didn't get that particular one.
Yeah, that's what we said. Yeah.
But yeah,
play it with somebody else.
I could. I have friends to play with. So
yeah, lucky
with
you.
Somebody. Speaking of playing with somebody, we're gonna talk about a Pacific game.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to talk about a block game again. So you guys think like, oh, I was trying to think of games that Nate and Ruff were not going to come up with. Because, I mean, we're all coming up with kind of the same. I could have come up with Solomon Island, right? But I was thinking like, I don't want to choose that one because Nate's going to choose that one, right? So I was trying to come up with ones they wouldn't choose.
I did get you with one.
You did. So there's another World War II Pacific game based on blocks.
I'll get in the hang of this.
If he shares it.
Yeah, shut up. Here we go.
There we go. So this one is called Pacific Victory by Compass Games. Or not Compass, Columbia Games. And again, hidden movements. Blocks, you might not like it, but you can play the whole game in like 2 hours. You can play like the whole Pacific War in like 2 hours, I think. What's the time on this? Does it tell us? 120 to 248 minutes. So anywhere between 2 hours to 4 hours, 2 to 4 hours. Yeah, which is about right, I would think. And it's basically you're going to be putting out steps of units and you're going to be counting it down. I know Big Board is probably leaving at this point.
No, he's saying he's got no friends.
Oh, and the counters look nice and decent. And again, if you like the hidden movement where you're moving things around, you move a bunch of blocks in, but they might be all crappy blocks. Who knows? And they might be like hidden units, and it's just a fun game. I mean, if you're playing Pacific, it's going to be hard to not play with somebody because of all the movement and stuff.
Sure.
Anyways, there you go. That's
what we do at Tack Up. We encourage people to get together and play games and all that sort of malarkey because, look at me,
play lots of games.
when I first started,
Ruff, what's your next one?
Is it me again?
It is.
Let's do that one because I do like this. I know, don't start, Jester, don't start. Corsair Leader.
Never played it.
It's a fun game. This weighs a ton. There's counters for every year. So if you're playing 43, you pick out the 43, and it's on the channel if you want to watch it. Solo game, great fun.
Okay. Well, my next one is, because we were talking about war in Europe earlier, I thought I would mention War in the Pacific, the SPI version.
You're putting up proper games. I'm putting up these.
Yeah, they re-released it with $400 re-release.
Now, well, so here's the thing. So I would not recommend people to get the new version or the newish version of War in the Pacific. Get this one. This one is playable. And it is just, it's an incredible sort of, I guess, experience. Let's put it that way, to play a monster Pacific War game. So
what's the difference between that then and Pacific War?
This one, my understanding is that this one kind of goes into a little more granular detail.
More than Mark's one? Wow.
Yes. I mean, the maps are much bigger. Let's see if I can find, oops.
Sorry, he keeps trying, doesn't he? Bless him.
There we go. So that's all the maps.
Oh, right.
That's a lot of map. Yeah.
So it's massive. It's a massive game. But yeah, War in the Pacific. If people are looking for big monster.
An expansion on Pacific War's bad enough, for goodness sake. I know Kev likes it. He's playing at the moment, I think.
It's great
on his channel. So yeah.
All right, I got a great Pacific game here. It's another.
By the way, sorry. By the way, there's 80 odd people watching at the moment. Please click the like button. And at this precise moment in time, I'd just like to say thank you, everyone. I've reached 6,000 subscribers.
Oh. All right, everyone, unsubscribe now. Let's go.
Don't. That's what I say. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because some a-holes will just go. But yes, please. Thank you so much. Click the like button. Helps me out. And if you haven't subscribed to these two retrobates, then do that. Anyway, sorry, over to you.
Okay. Congratulations, Ruff.
Thank you.
6,000 is a great accomplishment.
It is crazy.
Very nice. Very good. So my next game is a 2 to 4 hour Pacific game by Gregory M. Smith. You might have heard of this dude.
This man, old Greggy, yes.
Old Gregory, right? I got to share my screen. And it's a good one, I think. It's Pacific Tide.
Oh, right, yes.
United States versus Japan, 1941, 1945.
Thank you, Robert.
Area movements, so place to place. And it is solo as well. So you could, or solitaire. So one or two players. So you can either play it solitaire or play with somebody. I don't know how it plays with somebody. Why would you want to play with somebody? I don't know.
I'm a solitaire player. We don't play with people. They
but yeah, it's it comes with dice, so that's that's very important part.
Shush, no, calm down.
And yeah, it's a quick, easy, simple, really cool game, I think. Done. Next.
And Cardboard Commander, we were all there once. Don't just keep on keeping on, yeah, because
I'm still there.
You're doing great stuff.
Okay, Ruff, your next one.
Again, me?
Yeah.
He's like at Christmas. Oh, me again? You're going to give me another gift? Oh, wow.
This one, and I know Mike Butter Jelly isn't his favourite because it goes on and on and on. But a guy called Timothy Phelps, who we said it was his birthday last week, has done a massive playthrough of this game. He at the start getting things a little bit wrong, then the designer got involved and was getting things, and it was like 40 odd videos, and it is a long game, but Silent War. If you want to know how to play this, look up Timothy Phelps. I think his YouTube channel's called something else, but type in Tim or Timothy Phelps and you'll come across it. The man's bonkers. He's done the whole thing.
Okay.
It's one of those games there are smaller scenarios. You can do the Brits or the Dutch or whatever, or single patrols. You can do that. But if you're up for it, get a camp bed in the room, and you're off. Yeah, baked beans. Get the baked bean tins out. Yeah, you're sorted.
So I'll share one that I don't have. I've seen it. I've seen some videos on others in the series. It was mentioned in the chat.
They've been mentioning it in the chat. Yes.
Yep. Revolution Games, Manila, The Savage Streets, 1945. This is the second volume. The first volume was Stalingrad. They are area movement games.
Tony's played it. The Stalingrad one. Didn't you play? You didn't play this, Jester, did you?
No, I didn't play this one.
No, I think Tony's played the Stalingrad one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I played
like really cool games. So I can't attest to its gameplay because I've not played it, but I wanted to mention it because it looks neat to me. And
I think what you're saying is Nate, you need to get some Pacific War games in.
Well, I like my smallish collection. And I like my bank account. So
yeah.
Don't want to go broke.
I'm going to talk about.
Sorry, that one. I'm still. Do I get it? I don't know. Sorry.
Oh man, sorry. Skip that.
Sooner or later, you're going to say 120. Yeah, I can go to 140. You get a couple more.
Yeah, right. 120, 140.
And once you get up to 140, I can get up to 160.
But see, here's the thing. I got to 150, and then I took 30 games out to sell.
See, that's what Ruff and Tony swore up and down they were going to do. Oh, we're going to get rid of 2 before we buy 1 more. Yeah,
we did that. I think that lasted about 10 days, and then we thought, sod it. That was so.
Really? True. I didn't know that. Revolution just started a sale. Oh,
off you go.
So I'm going to be talking about a game that's actually on my 10-game challenge that I have not played yet. So it might be coming to the channel maybe sometime.
Okay.
And
would love to see some more games on your channel again.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sorry.
Historic Wings, that is coming.
What's this?
Pacific Chase.
Oh, I can't wait. Wait.
It should be getting announced. My understanding is not too long.
Mike, tell Joe to get his finger out. All right, that's what.
Ruff, I'm waiting for you to share. There you go. So there it is. Midway Solitaire. It's on my list. I actually bought this game earlier in the year, preparing to get this game to the channel. So I actually own this game now.
There's a new edition of it, I believe.
Wasn't it a book game or a magazine game or a magazine game? Wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I think it was based on a magazine game.
They brought out the box version.
And now there's a box version of it, and it's area to area, which I think works great for solitaire.
You're getting moaned at, Chester.
You would have to play a war game. I know. Well, I mean,
let's get this out of his system.
Yeah. So it's solitaire, it's deluxe, and it's pretty cool. I can't wait to try it. Maybe I'll try it. We'll see. I don't know. Anyways, Midway Solitaire.
Oh, blimey,
Check
I've run
it
out
out.
of games. Hold on.
There we go. Mike mentioned it'll be hitting P500 soon
Oh, yeah. Do that one.
For which one?
for Pacific Chase.
Pacific Chase.
Okay,
Yes,
Russ.
that's right. I thought I was right. Yes, thanks, Mike.
I think we got time for about one more.
Is it me?
Yep.
Okay. One I've got. It's one of my 10 games to play, but it's a game that's going to take a bit of time because it's one of those sort of read this, play that, read this, play that, read this. Oh, you can now play a little scenario. But it's combat, carrier battle, Philippines Sea, by John Southard that did. Is it John? It's John Southard, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Who did the original carrier and my other favourite one, which I keep bringing out every week, it seems, Tokyo Express. But this one, yes.
So I have one. This one is not out, but it is coming out at some point from Compass and Greg
That's a lot,
Smith.
Charles. Stop
From
it.
Greg Smith, who likes their Greg Smith submarine games. I thought I would at least mention it, that this is going to be coming at some point here in the relatively near future. And
Right,
if
just gonna
Ruff will
get
share
that
it,
up for you. There we go, sir.
Sensuicon.
Oh, that's been on the
that's
thing
a good one.
That
That's
will
a
be
really
coming
good
out.
one.
A Greg Smith solitaire game,
Yeah.
Japanese submarines.
I remember when he was first, had the printed out things and everything. This is a few years ago, so it's actually coming to fruition now.
Yep. So I don't know. I don't know anything more than
It's
what's on their
this.
website.
It's the Hunter series.
Basically, yes.
It's the Hunter series done by Compass because it doesn't do it with these guys anymore.
Right. That's too good. But yeah, I thought I'd mention it. It's coming out relatively soon. That was
what are you saying here?
That was my understanding.
2026. Thank you, William.
Yeah. Oh, Kev's played it already.
Stop it.
That's cool.
Oh, right. Good.
Nice.
Because I know you don't like the stuff on rails.
I don't have another one, so if you either Ruff or Nate, if you guys have another one you want to share, go ahead.
Oh wow!
Have you got one?
I'll defer to you first.
What do I do?
I mean, I am a little surprised that you haven't mentioned this one. I'll share it. So, Ruff, here you go.
Let's do that one then.
Silent Victory.
Silent Victory. U.S. submarines in the Pacific, 1941-45.
The whole war, one box, yeah.
Yeah. So,
and it starts off really tough and then goes to
Don't
much
get
easier, unlike the other version, which goes very easy to tough.
Yeah, don't go disheartened when your torpedoes go thud and nothing else happens. But yeah, you can't go wrong with a Greg Smith game. And the new one coming out is going to be, I suspect, similar. There might be a bit more sort of crunch to it, like he did with Western Front Ace, where he put a few more bits and pieces. So yes, they're basically on rails, but there's stuff that, in the newer games like the cards in Western Front Ace. Not sure what's going on with the Japanese subs, but I dare say I'm excited to find out. So yes.
Well, Ruff, I'm sharing one that I'm surprised you haven't mentioned because I'm pretty sure
because I knew you would mention it.
It's one of your favorite games. At least my understanding. I could be wrong.
It is one of my favorite games.
I thought for sure.
But I thought so. I really thought either Jester or yourself would mention it. But yes, brilliant. This is a hard version of the game. I'm not sure.
I was going to say that is that edition is not like the European edition.
No, it's full on nasty.
Yeah, it can get real out of control really fast. What I found. So, but I mean, DVG has never balanced a scenario in their entire lifetime.
No,
so.
get out of here. It's the Japanese. They run at you. They do things that normal human beings don't do. So it's a bit different from the European one. It's harder to play and in some respects more exciting. I've done a playthrough of that as well. It's so narrative. It just tells a story. I will not have a bad word. Tony is playing through it.
He will not have a bad word. Listen to him.
No, not for Warfighter. No, because it's a daft Hollywood narrative game that you just smile as you're playing as you get killed.
I do like a narrative game.
Yeah.
Oh, and Kev mentions yes, Lock and Load Tactical. Not played it yet.
But... I was going to mention that one, but I figured one of you two would mention it.
Yeah. The reason I haven't mentioned it is on my plethora of Lock and Load. Cheers.
I ran out.
I haven't got that one.
Oh, you don't have the Pacific? Oh,
no, yeah. I've got the NAM. The only two I think I haven't got are the NAM, the Pacific one, and the Falklands. Weirdly, being a Brit.
Yeah, I had the Falklands one and sent it to Tony because he was missing it from his collection.
He loves it. Yeah, it's Lock and Load, Christoph.
Lock and Load, that's right.
Well, we only have about a minute and a half left.
Time goes quick.
It may do, but I enjoy Warfighter. I'm sorry, I enjoy Warfighter. Does it make me a bad person? No.
Jury's still out.
I don't know what you said, Rough One.
No, so say Kev saying DVD sucks. May do, but I enjoy Warfighter and most of their games.
Fine. So. Yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed it, great. If I just...
Yeah.
So, Ruff, what since we're finishing up the show, what are you doing this upcoming week?
I'm hoping to get In the Shadows second part sort of started and maybe finished, or at least started.
Okay.
And I'm enjoying it. A daft little game that, just because it's simple doesn't mean it's not fun. It's not OCS, but it's fun. It's fun. You're playing the Resistance as a solo player against those nasty Yahtzees. So it's good fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to win, but I'm not sure if Tony and me are playing with the designer Mark Miklos, the BOR thing on Friday. I'll have to wait and see. But there's some unboxings coming up with all the Lock and Load stuff. First victories. We want to do some nice in-depth unboxings on these, like I tend to do, rather than a sort of 3-minute AAR or a 10-minute unboxing. I like to sort of get a bit in, get a bit in there, so people sort of understand what they're getting.
Okay, Jester, what are you doing this upcoming week?
Have a guess.
Probably the same thing I've been doing for the last 2 months, so probably not a lot difference. Especially with TennoCon being today, there's a Prime Warframe that's just being released, plus another new character. So, anyways, I'm thinking about maybe playing a game one of these days. We'll see. I've got World of Warcraft sitting here.
Thomas, Thomas, you can't say that. All right.
That was a game I was like, oh, I got to get that. I got to get it. And then that was the last order I got. Because
Never.
Wow.
You don't like Coldplay? What's wrong with Coldplay?
Oh, God, no.
Oh.
No.
Oh, that'll be our intro next week then.
But then that's just my opinion.
Well, for me, I'm going to try and make up my mind on the games that I mentioned earlier in the show. Was thinking about try to make up my mind, try to set it up today, later this evening, go through it, at least start to. But I'm working on. I've currently finally started writing. The big part of this beginning part of this dissertation is the research part. And needed to do some extra research and some things. And now I'm to the writing part. So I'm hoping to have my 35 page introduction finished by the end of the month. But hopefully I can have a war game set up so that I can take little breaks and go play a turn or move some counters around and play a little bit while I'm still working on that. So yeah, that's for me.
So lots going on. I'm hoping to do more. I'm happy I've got to 6,000. So yeah, it's brilliant because I think it's been pushed up a little bit because I've been bringing out a few more videos. It does help with the videos thing, and I hope you're enjoying it, and thank you for that. And next week it's on your channel, Jester.
My channel, my subject, back where it belongs, with the proper subject. That's right.
Do we know what it is?
Don't ask him. Let him think about it.
Let him think about it. Okay. All right. Well, 2 hours has just flown by.
It's brilliant, and I
appreciate everyone coming out.
I was quite pleased with this. I know we're having some problem. Hexy was saying,
hey, it's okay.
Wait, no, sorry. I'm just saying, shut it. No, that's naughty. That's not. Stop it.
Yes. So hopefully, that'll be announced at some point. I don't think it's going to be this upcoming Wednesday, but it'll be the following. Wednesday.
Because he can't do. I don't think he can do this. We'll see.
Right.
So yes, back on Jester's channel. Quite pleased with what I found with this restream thing. And Hexy's saying, yeah, there's some problems, and you've seen them. So we'll have to see how it goes. But anyway,
it's free, so what do you want?
Yeah, but so was StreamYard.
What it needs to do, who cares?
StreamYard was free, then it didn't do what I wanted to do for free. So I've come over here. So all I can say is we had 80 odd people watching us. So thank you so very much. Please keep on supporting these two numpties, and make sure you click the like button for me because I need all the help so I can get. And we'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the show. And as always, we love you. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Bye, everybody.